Everyone, I'm Laurie Barraco, and it's time for my predictions for the week of December 10th, 2017. And the deck that I use is the Gilded Royale Tarot by Sarah Marchetti. Whoops, there we go. And it's a lovely deck, by the way. This deck is cards are larger than your usual playing cards or oracle decks, and they're absolutely lovely, and I've been working with them for a long time. So let's get on to the energy for this week, shall we? So as many of you may already know, or maybe some of you don't know, that the planet Mercury has gone retrograde. And when Mercury goes retrograde, there are a few things that will pop up, and there may be some challenges such as electronics, communication, getting your words out. There may be some delays. There may be an increase in accidents, and it's also the time of redoing things, recoloring your hair, revisiting some old situations, such as relationships, and going over maybe some contracts and paperwork. So it's a very purposeful time. It's a time to let go of what doesn't serve anymore, to revisit it, to go in and get rid of some of the clutter, to redo our budget, and it's a really good cleansing time. However, communication may be off just a little bit, and you may be misunderstood, and may be misunderstood by others, and others may misunderstand you, what it is you're trying to communicate. So this week, what we see with the cards influence, as well as what Spirit brings through the messages here, is that the mind has the potential to have a lot of clarity this week. And with the healing and the processing that you've been doing over this whole year, 2017, you've worked through a lot of fears, and you have been working on your belief systems and kind of sorting through all of that. Maybe this is an old belief. Maybe this type of thinking doesn't serve me anymore. And so what that does is it kind of squashes our fears, kind of puts a cap on them, and they dissolve with more of the deeper understanding that we have as we have more depth with all of that. And it brings a sense of balance. It brings a sense of balance in for us, as well as feeling like we're in control of what happens here. And the control has to do with the minds. Our minds create. Our minds create our realities, their projections moving outwards. And what charges them up are our emotions. So if we have fearful emotions and worry and anxiety, we are helping project that out into the future. We're giving it energy. We're energizing it. We're sprinkling Miracle Grow on top of those. So this week we're going to see how the situations that may have challenged us before, as they're brought up again, it's not necessarily so anymore. So this is a really lovely influence for us this week. So we have the Eight of Swords reversed, which has to do with self-sabotage and limitations, moving through them and not having them anymore. Not having them, not allowing them to take control of our lives anymore. Then we have another card reversed, the Nine of Swords, which is another one that has to do with fear in the mind and thoughts. Kind of canceling them out and bringing in new belief systems, letting go what doesn't serve with our thoughts and our mind and our ideas, and then bringing in positive thoughts, giving energy and entertaining what we do want in our lives, consciously creating these things. And as we do that, we have the Chariot, which is about being in control. She's driving this vehicle here. Take a look at her chariot. So she's working with all of the elements. She knows where she's going, and she's setting the destination, the course to where her journey takes her, with consciousness and conscious intent. So what a lovely energy that we have here. And I'm happy for that, for myself as well, because we all have something. We all have areas that are triggering us. And it looks like there's a lot of squashing that and working through it and shifting it. All right, so I hope all of you have a lovely, empowered week. I'm Laurie Barraco, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste.